Celebrating our 100th year, the Oregon School Activities Association welcomes you to this broadcast of an OSAA On Point Community Credit Union State Championship event. Serving more than 355,000 members, On Point Community Credit Union is the largest locally headquartered credit union and is the proud title sponsor of OSAA State Championships. We hope you enjoy today's championship event.
Hello and welcome to coverage of the OSAA 1A Girls Volleyball Championship. Actually, it's a 2A Girls Volleyball Championship live on the NFHS Network from Ridgeview High School in Redmond, Oregon. It's the pregame show powered by Play On Sports. I'm Dusty Collier with Chad Brancasio. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Portland Christian Royals taking on the host, the Grant Union Prospectors. Portland Christian comes in today's match at 23-3, while the home team, the Grant Union Prospectors, are 28-4. Go over how each team got here to the championship. Portland Christian took on Western McEwen in the first round yesterday afternoon. It took 5 sets to get past Western McEwen. Portland Christian win at 25-11, 23-25, 25-21, 15-25, 15-9 to get to the semifinals to face number 1 Kennedy. And guess what? It won another 5 sets. Portland Christian winning that one too. 26-24, 25-21, 13-25, 19-25, and 16-14 in the tiebreakers set. Portland Christian makes a championship game against Grant Union. For Grant Union, they started out yesterday at 3:15 against Coquille, sweeping the Red Devils, winning at 27-25, 25-21, 27-25. Grant Union then went into the semifinals against Central Lynn, defeating Central Lynn in 4 sets, winning that one 22-25, 25-14, 25-14, 25-19. So the number 4 Portland Christian Royals taking on the number 2 Grant Union Prospectors here in the championship game. For Portland Christian, head coach is Christina Gore. The record is 23-3. Ranked number 4 in the state out of the Northwest League, location in Portland, Oregon. They have 5 seniors, 4 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 2 freshmen on the team. For Grant Union Prospectors, head coach is Allie Abrigo. Record is 28-4. They are ranked number 2 in the state out of the Blue Mountain League, location in John Day, Oregon. They have 9 seniors, 3 juniors, 0 sophomore, and 0 freshmen. Grant Union has no stranger to this tournament. They've won the state championship a few times and look to try and do it again here against Portland Christian. Going over the rosters here for the Portland Christian Royals. Number 1, a freshman, is Kylie Maxwell. Number 3, a junior, is Madeline DeLucia. Number 4, a sophomore, Emily Biker. Number 5, a junior, Josie Ernest. 6, a senior, Skylar Scott. 7, a senior, is Kahai Sierra. Number 8, a freshman, Daniel Seg. Number 9, a junior, is Maddie Files. 10, a junior, is Andrea Bauer. Number 11, a senior, Simone Gordon. Number 12, a senior, is Julia McKinney. Number 14, a senior, Mary Helgerson. For the Grant Union Prospectors, number 1, a senior, is Alice Moore. Number 2, a senior, is Kaylee Wright. 3, a junior, is Bailey Combs. 4, a senior, is McKinley Miller. 5, a senior, is Trinity Hutchinson. Number 8, a senior, is Corey Joe Givens. Number 10, a senior, Haley Wright. 11, a senior, Sydney Brockway. 13, a senior, Aiden Broomwing. Number 14, a junior, Taylor Allen. 15, a junior, is Caitlin Wells. And 16, a senior, is Yue Asami. A lot of seniors on the team there for the Grant Union Prospectors. They have 9 seniors, more than any other team here in the tournament. Both teams on the floor warming up right now. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in a moment. You're watching the NFHS Network's presentation of the OSAA 1A Girls Volleyball Championship live on the NFHS Network from Ridgeview High School in Redmond, Oregon. It's the pregame show. That's going to do it for tonight's pregame show. We'll be back with the opening serve in just a few moments. It all starts next on the NFHS Network. We are high school.
Somebody gonna tell you what can be done.
For all that you've done.
Somebody gonna tell you.
And for all that you're going to do. On Point is here with the banking, lending, and advice to make your dreams possible. That means easy access to your money at the branch or on the go, because you've got a whole lot of life to live. And On Point keeps you moving. So join in. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Get your state championship merchandise from www.osaastore.com. Commemorative t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and much more. Even order championship items from previous years at www.osaastore.com.
As the title sponsor of the OSAA State Championships, On Point does everything we can to help our team and community get ahead. We deliver the local banking and lending our members need to reach their goals and make more possible. On Point is federally insured by NCUA. Visit us at onpointcu.com.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. I'm Dusty Collier with Chad Brancastio, Vinny Brancastio, Hannah Collier. I'm Dusty Collier. Tonight's matchup featuring the Portland Christian Royals and the Grant Union Prospectors. We'll go to the floor now.
Each year, the Oregon High School Volleyball Officiating Associations nominate a candidate for the Oregon Athletic Officials Association Volleyball Official of the Year Award. From that list, members of the State Volleyball Committee vote on the award winner. The Oregon Athletics Officials Association is proud to present the 2018-2019 Volleyball Official of the Year Award to Dave Haggerty. He began officiating volleyball in 2001 and has been a huge contributor to his local association, the SVOA. He not only has officiated at the highest levels, but has served as trainer and mentor to many officials throughout his career. He has helped elevate the level of performance of many SVOA officials and continues to provide an amazing attitude to the organization. Dave is looked up to by every official, player, and coach he comes in contact with. His reputation in and around the Salem area is that of a very respected official and mentor. Please help recognize Dave for his service to the Oregon High School, volleyball. Presenting Dave with his award earlier were Annie Dudley, St. Salem Volleyball Commissioner, Layla Solar, Central Oregon Volleyball Commissioner, and Leslie Benton, Chairman of the Volleyball Sports Specific Committee. We would like to also thank all officials for their continued commitment to high school volleyball. Sportsmanship is a top priority and is critical to the success of high school activities. The OSAA and the participating schools ask for your support in letting the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate as you positively support your team. It's all about respect. Respect the game, respect others, respect yourself. That's sportsmanship. The officials for this match tonight are Dolores Crum and Shauna Opie. Now let's meet the teams for this evening's 2A state championship match. The visiting team from the Northwest League, the Royals of Portland Christian. Blue Mountain Conference, the Prospectors of Grant Union. Now we'll go ahead and introduce the teams, and we'll go back and forth between the Royals and the Prospectors. A freshman playing outside hitter for the Royals, number 1, Kylie Maxwell. A senior playing setter for the Grant Union Prospectors, number 1, Alcie Moore. And defensive specialist, number 4, Emily Beaker for the Royals. A junior playing setter for the Prospectors, number 3, Bailey Combs. For the Royals, a junior playing middle blocker, number 10, Andrea Barr. For the Prospectors, a senior playing middle blocker, number 4, McKeely Miller. For the Royals, a senior playing middle blocker, number 12, Jayla McKinney. For the Prospectors, a senior playing right side, number 8, Corey Jo Durbin. For the Royals, a senior playing outside hitter and defensive specialist, number 14, Mary Helderson. For the Prospectors, a junior playing middle blocker, number 15, Caitlin Wells. number 8, Danielle Sade. Starting for the Prospectors, a senior playing defensive specialist, number 13, Aiden Bromlin. Starting for the Royals, playing libero and defensive specialist, number 9, Maddie Files. Starting for the Prospectors, a junior playing outside hitter, number 14, Taylor Allen. Starting for the Royals, a senior playing middle blocker and defensive specialist, number 11, Simone Gordon. And starting for the Prospectors and playing libero, a senior, number 16, Yui Asami. Those are the lineups for both teams. Let's hear it for them. The Royals are coached by Christina Gore, Hannah Anta, Jason Huber, and Tara Creer. The Prospectors are coached by Ali Abrega and Aaron Hall. Let's get this championship started.
So the number 4 ranked Portland Christian Royals taking on the number 2 ranked Grant Union Prospectors. Portland Christian already knocked off number 1, trying to knock off number 2 now. See if Grant Union does have something to say about that. Portland Christian at 23-3, Grant Union at 28-4. Two top-notch teams here in the state of Oregon, ready to do battle here on the volleyball court. The Portland Christian Royals in the purple on the right-hand side. Grant Union Prospectors in the black with red stripes on the left-hand side. Girls on the floor, starters there, ready to get this thing started here at Ridgeview High School here in Redmond, Oregon. The OSAA 2018 championship game. Back to serve for Grant Union. Serve on over there by Assam. Send a ball on over the net is Sierra. Set spike down there by Hutchison. Hutchison has the first point there for Grant Union. Grant Union leads 1-0. Back to serve is Kaylee Wells. Send it on over to Portland Christian, diving out of bounds, saving that ball was Files. Send it on over to Grant Union. Grant Union sets it up. Set up right there by Wright. At the net, blown. Got to the ball to Usia, but went the wrong direction. 2-0 lead here for Grant Union. Serve over. Josie Ernest can't dig it up. If you need to go higher, you can raise it up this way. Okay. And then you got to walk it like that. Chase it down in the back right there. Maddie Files kept it alive. Tap on over the net there by Hutchison. Files with the dig. Spike on over there by Gordon. Tap on over there by Hutchinson. And a double hit Called there on the push over the net there by Hutchinson. 3-1 lead here for Grant Union. Back to serve here for the Royals. Serve on over there by Scott. At the net, spike blocked at the net. Block right there by Simone Gordon. 3-2. Portland Christian a chance to tie it up right here. Serve on over by Scott. Dig right there by Wright. Spike through the block, getting it down, Sydney Brockway. 4-2, Grant Union with the lead. Here in set number 1 of the OSAA 2A state championship. Back to serve is Brockway. Serve on over, dig right there by Lucia, up into the net. Her teammate can't get it off the bounce off the net. That was Gordon on the floor. 5-2 lead here for Grant Union. Brockway with the serve. Serve gonna go off of DeLucia and keep on going. Sydney Brockway still serving here for Grant Union. Putting several points on the board right there. It's a 6-2 Prospector lead. Serve on over Brockway. Nice serve. Dig right there by Biker. Set up right there by Ernst to get it on over to Grant Union. Grant Union set up. Lob on over the net there by, Wright can't get it over the net. 6-3 lead here for Grant Union. Back to serve is Sierra. Serve over the net. Dig right there by Wright. At the net, blocked. Blocked right there by DeLucia. Portland Christian climbing back into it, down by 2, 6-4. Back to serve is Sierra. Sierra with the serve. Diving forward. One hit on her, one hit back. Nice dig in the backcourt right there, keeping it alive by a Broomingling. Set up there by Scott. Dig right there by Wright. Spike in the net. Will not go over there by Kaylee Wright. One-point game. Portland Christian a chance to tie it right here with a serve by Sierra. Dig right there by Wright. Set up, spike on over by Hutchinson. Dig right there by Scott, Ernest. Spike down and kill right there by number 3, Madeline DeLucia. Tie game at 6. Syria back to serve again. Serve by Syria. Dig right there. Spike on over by the Grant Union Prospector Hutchinson. And we have a double hit on the set. And Portland Christian has come back to take the lead 7-6. It was 6-2 just a second ago. Sierra still serving. Syria with the serve. Dig right there by Wright. Set up at the net. Spike down and the kill goes to Trudy Hutchinson. Hutchinson with the kill there for Grant Union. Ties the game up at 7 apiece. Heading back to serve is Asami. Serve by Asami. Nice serve. Dig right there by Files. Spike in the net by Simone Gordon. 8-7 Grant Union lead. Back to serve is Asami. Serve on over the net. Dig right there by Sierra. Chasing the ball down. Gordon. Get it on over to Grant Union. Grant Union. Set up. Here's a spike blocked at the net right there by Gordon. Chasing the ball in the backcourt. Files got to it, but knocks it out of bounds. Grant Union up by 2, 9-7. Serve on over the net by Asami. Dig right there by Files. Spike over. Allen gets it on over the net. Allen's going to jump up and tap it down for the point. And Asami continues to serve. 10-7 lead here for Grant Union. Serve over, dig right there by Files. Set up, and we have a whistle on the set. Double hit. Another point to Grant Union. Asami with the serve. Dig right there by Ernst. Spike over by DeLucia. Grant Union sets it up. Blocked at the net. Block right there by Gordon. And a whistle. Another point to Grant Union. Net violation on Portland Christian. Timeout on the court. Called by Portland Christian. You're watching the NFHS Network's presentation of OSAA 1A Volleyball Championship live from Redmond, Oregon. Dusty Collier broadcasting with Chad Brancasio. The Grant Union Prospectors lead 12-7. We'll be right back after this.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A Volleyball State Championship on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. Dusty Collier, Chad Brancasio, Vinny Racasio, all here with Hannah Collier. Back to serve, there is number 16, Asami. Serve over, dig right there, set up by Scott. Spike on over, too far out of bounds there by Ernst. 13-7 lead here for Grant Union. Continuing to serve is Asami. Another nice serve. Set up there by Portland Christian. Spike on over there by Gordon. Send it back over to the back corner. Chasing it down, Files. An attempt right there by Wright to get the corner. Nice now, Asami sacrificing her body trying to dig that up. But Portland Christian gets the point and the ball back. Trailing 13-8. Serve on over there by Gordon. Set up, spike on over by Miller. Miller will get the kill there for Grant Union. Grant Union fans right in front of us, and they're making a lot of noise. Serve on over there by Moore. Set up, oh, spike in the net, getting a bad jump on the ball right there was Skylar Scott. Actually, no, it wasn't Scott. That was Danielle. Set up by Scott. Danielle's going to spike it on it and into the block. Blocked out of bounds by Miller. Heading back to serve, DeLucia. DeLucia back to serve. DeLucia with the serve. Dig right there in the backcourt by Brockway. Set up, spike down there by Wright. Nice dig right there, I believe, DeLucia. Here's a spike in the back there by Gordon. Dug up by Grant Union at the net. Spike blocked at the net. Out of bounds. McKinney was there. Grant Union has the ball, leading 15-9. Back to serve is Wright. Serve over the net. Set up by DeLucia. Get on over to Grant Union. Spike down right there by Haley Wright. (17-9) lead here for Grant Union. Serve over, dig right there by McKinney. Spike on over there by Wright. The Wright going to spike it into the net. Portland Christian with the ball. A 7-point lead, 17-10. Serve over, dig right there by Asami. And we have a double hit on the set. 6-point lead here for Grand Union. Portland Christian has the ball. Serve on over there by Ernst. Asami trying to dig it up, but keeps on going. And it's a 5-point game. Serve over, dig up by Asami, keeps going, chasing the ball down, keeping it alive. Brockway, they do get it over the net. One hit back on over on the dig right there is going to be good enough for the point there by Ernst. Ernst will head back to get the volleyball. And so we have a timeout on the court. It's the OSAA 2A state championship being broadcast on the NFHS network. We'll be right back after this commercial.
When that moment hits you, that moment you realize that this isn't just a house, it's the house, your perfect home. When that moment comes, you'll be ready to make an offer because OnPoint makes getting pre-approved for a mortgage the easiest part of buying your home.
This is it.
Get started at onpointcu.com or drop by any of our neighborhood branches to speak with a local home loan expert.
Let's do it. Let's make an offer.
Home financing from OnPoint Community Credit Union. Join in. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Welcome back to the NFHS Network's presentation at OSAA 2A State Volleyball Tournament here at Redmond, Oregon at Ridgeview High School. Des Carter calling the game here with Chad Brancasia. Back to serve here for the Portland Christian Royals is Josie Ernst. 4-point game. Here's the serve on over to Ernst. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up by Moore. Spike on over. Dig right there by Gordon. They get it over the net, and it drops for a Portland Christian point. Another serve. Back to serve is Ernst. Another dig there by Asami. Up at the net. Spike on over there by Brockway. Dug in the backcourt there by Gordon. At the net. Hitting on over Sierra. Chasing it down is Moore. Lob on over. Wright gets it on over the net. Here's a spike down and the kill right there by Danielle. Kaye. 2-point game as Portland Christian making a comeback. Another serve here by Ernst, and this one's going to sail along. Back to serve for Grant Union is Miller. Serve on over. Dig right there by Ernst. Set up at the net. Spike into the net there by Gordon. 19-15, Grant Union by 4 here in set number 1 of the state championship. Back to serve is Miller. Miller will serve the ball into the net. 3-point game. Back to serve is Files. Maddie Files steps back to serve the ball. 3-point game. Served by Files. Dig right there by number 2, Wright. Spike on over the net. And they cannot handle it. Haley Wright goes back to serve. 4-point lead here for Grant Union, 2016. Serve over. Dig right there by Files. Spike down. Oh, what a hit right there by Gordon. Dug up by Wright, but into the stands. 3-point game. Back to serve is Scott. Served by Scott. Dig right there by Wright. At the net. Spike in the back there by Hutchison. Dig there by Files. Spike on over there by Sierra. Sending on the second hit. Back in the corner was Wright. But Files was there. There's a spike down for the kill. Gordon. Gordon gets a kill for Portland Christian. And that's a 2-point game. The lead quickly evaporating here for Grant Union. Back to serve again is Scott. Served by Scott. Dig right there by Wright. Set up at the net, knuckling it over top of the block. Allen. Files sets it up, lob on over the net by Sierra. Set up there by Wright. Spike on over by Hutchison. Dig right there by DeLucia. Back on over to Grant Union. Grant Union, Wright sets it up. Spike into the net or block. I gotta say into the net. 4 hits there on Grant Union. That was Sidney Brockway going for the spike. That's a 1-point game. A chance for Scott to tie it up right here. Served by Scott. Dig right there by Allen. Spike on over the net by Brockway. Dug up by Portland Christian. They set. Spike on over by Sierra. 1 hit back on over to Portland Christian. Set up there by Scott. Tap on over the net there by Gordon. And Gordon gets the point. We are tied at 20. Portland Christian has come all the way back to tie the game. Grant Union's led the entire game. See if Portland Christian will take the lead right here. Serve over. Dig right there by Allen. Set up. Spike on over through the block. Getting it down. Sidney Brockway. 1-point lead here for the Grant Union Prospectors. Back to serve is Brockway. Serve on over the net. Dig right there by Files. Set up by Gordon. Spike on over. Dig in the backcourt there by Brockway. At the net, we have a whistle and a double hit on Grant Union. And Portland Christian has taken the... Actually, we're tied at 21. Tied at 21. Once again, Portland Christian still looking for their first lead. Back to serve is Sierra. Dig right there by Grant Union. Set up at the net. Spike into the net. Will not go over by Kaylee Wright. And Portland Christian has the lead 22-21 here late in set number 1. Another serve coming for Sierra. Serve by Sierra. Dig right there by Wright. Spike down backcourt. Nice hit right there by Trinity Hutchinson. Ties the game back up at 22. Going back to serve for Grant Union is Asami. Serve by Asami. Nice serve. Dig right there by Ernst. Ernst's going to lob it on over the net. Dig in the backcourt there by, I believe that was Moore. Spike down by Miller. Dig right there by Sierra. At the net. Spike on over there by Gordon. Chasing the ball out of bounds is Wright. Keeping it alive. Blocked shot as Gordon blocks that shot. They do get it over to Portland Christian. Portland Christian sets it up. Gordon with the spike over the net. Asami's there. Set up there by Wright. Tap on over the net there by Wright. Set up there by DeLucia. Blocked at the net there by Allen. Portland Christian back over Grant Union. Grant Union. They'll set it. Spike on over there by Wright. And off the tip and out of bounds. And it goes off of Files. And Grant Union has the lead 23-22. Asami back to serve again here for the Prospectors. And a timeout on the court called by Portland Christian. That's the OSAA 2A state championship being broadcast here on the NFHS network. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be right back. They're sleeping away. Welcome back to the OSAA 2A Volleyball State Championship game on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. Dusty Collier here with Chad Brancasio. Back to serve here for the Grant Union Prospectors is Asami. Grant Union leads at 23-22 here in set number 1. Dive and save right there by Files, keeps it alive. On over to Grant Union. At the net, saved there by Wright. Sending it on over the net is to Allen. In Files in the backcourt, spike down, and for the point, Gordon. And ties the game up at 23. Gordon with a great hit right there. Portland Christian ties the game, has the ball. Chance to take the lead. Going back to serve is Gordon. Serve on over by Gordon. Dig right there by Brockway. One hit on over to Portland Christian, who sets it up at the net. Spike there by Ernst. Dig right there by Brockway. Chasing out of bounce right. Send it on over to Portland Christian. Set up there by Scott. Spike down to the back corner. Ernst gets the kill. Portland Christian has set point 24-23. And a timeout called by Grant Union. It's the OSAA 2A State Championship being broadcast on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back after this 30-second commercial.
When that moment hits you.
Yes. Wow. This is it.
That moment you realize that this isn't just a house. It's the house. On Point makes getting pre-approved for a mortgage the easiest part of buying a home.
Let's do it. Let's make an offer. Yay! This is it.
So join in.
Purchase a DVD keepsake of today's event. Click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. Make today's memories last a lifetime with a DVD from the NFHS Network. The Portland Christian Royals leading the Grant Union Prospectors 24-23. Set point. Back to serve for Portland Christian is Gordon. Grant Union sets it up. Sends it on over the net to Portland Christian. Portland Christian. Scott sets it up. Spike down. Backcourt is out of bounds. Too far and out of bounds there by Ernst. No set point anymore. 24-24. We are going to extra points here, overtime here in the first set. Serve on over there by Moore. Set up right here by Scott. Spike over by, that was Sierra with the kill. Now it's set point again for Portland Christian. 25-24. Going back to serve here for the Royals is DeLucia. DeLucia with the serve on over. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up there by Wright. Spike down and a kill right there by Miller. Set point back off the board. 25-25, all tied up. Back to serve is Kaylee Wright. Wright with a serve on over. Dig right there by Files. Set up by DeLucia. On over to Grant Union. Back on over to Portland Christian. Portland Christian, Gordon sets it up and a double hit on the set. And it'll be set point for Grant Union. Back to serve is Kaylee Wright. Serve by Kaylee Wright. Dig right there by McKinney. Spike in the back is going to go off at Asami and out of bounds. 26-26. Back to serve is Ernst. 26-26. Set up right here, Asami. Spike on over. Diving for it, keeping it alive is Sierra. Tap on over the net there by Daniel. Set up there by Grant Union. Spike is blocked there by Daniel at the net. They do get it on over. Set up by Portland Christian. Daniel spikes it off the top of the net. Drops down for the point in front of Moore. Set point, Portland Christian, 27-26. Going back to serve for set point. Serve right here by Ernst. Dig right there by Brockway. Behind the back, lob on over by Miller. It's out of bounds. Out of bounds, and Portland Christian takes set number 1 here in the 2A state championship game. We'll take a break here. It's the NFHS Network broadcasting the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 2A State Volleyball Championship here at Redmond, Oregon. We'll be right back here in a few moments. Need extra spending money and want to give back to student athletes? Become an athletic official. There's a big shortage of officials in Oregon, and we need you more than ever. Visit www.newofficials.org.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Check out OSAA Today for news, polls, and stories on the latest in high school sports and activities. Go to www.osaa.org and find the OSAA Today section. Share story ideas and even become a contributor. Visit OSAA Today today.
This is Adam, take 2. Mark?
Yes.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship on the NFHS Network. Come to you live from Redmond, Oregon. I'm Dusty Carter with Chad Broncasio. The Portland Christian Royals win the first set, 28-26 over Grant Union. Grant Union going to spike the ball back, dug up there by the Royals. Spike on over by number 7, that was Sierra. Set up there by Moore. Spike on over the net, hit the top of the net, goes on over, dive and save right there by Files. Up to the net, tapping it down is Hutchinson for Grant Union. Spike back there by Gordon. And Gordon will get the kill right there. The Royals take the first point here in the second set. I have a feeling this one's going to go 5 sets. These two teams evenly matched. They are playing really well out there. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up there by Moore. On over the net. Dig right there by Sierra. At the net, spike to the back corner there by DeLucia. Oh, two Grant Union prospectors run into each other as Wright and Wright, Kaylee and Haley run into each other out there. Back to serve is Skylar Scott. Serve on over the net. Dig in the backcourt by Wright. Set up there by Moore. Spike blocked at the net. The spike was by Wright, blocked there by Sierra. And we have a whistle and a double hit on Portland Christian. Now make it 2-1. Portland Christian with the lead. Serve right there by Wright. Dug up there by Files. Spike to the back corner there by Gordon is for the tip. Just it was Portland Christian ball. Portland Christian up 3-1. Heading back to serve is Sierra. So Syria back to serve. Serve by Syria. And I'll hit the net. Does not go over. A slow floater. Going back to serve is Brockway here for the Grant Union Prospectors. Serve by Brockway. Dig right there by Files. Spike there at the net by Ernst. Chasing it down, getting it on over the net right there for the was Boomerling. Here's a spike in the net there by Wright. (4-2) lead here for the Royals. Back to serve is Gordon. Gordon back to serve. Serve on over the net. Dig in the backcourt right there by Brummeling. And we have a double hit there on Grant Union. 5-2 lead now for Portland Christian. Serve here by Gordon. Dig right there by Wright. Spike down and the kill by Hutchinson. Back to serve for Grant Union is Asami. Serve on over the net. Spike on over there by Danielle Seg. It's going to go out of bounds. Grant Union down by 1. Back to serve is Asami. Serve on over, dig there by Files. Two Royals come together. They manage to hit the ball. It goes out of bounds, however. Looked like Scott and Biker May ran into each other over there. Actually, DeLucia. Getting the ball over the net with Scott there for Portland Christian. Pretty much pushed it through the net and actually went over. 1 point lead here for the Portland Christian Royals. Back to serve is DeLucia. DeLucia with the serve on over. Dig right there by Allen. Spike on over there by Miller. Spike down for the point. Josie Ernst there for Portland Christian. 7-5 lead for the Royals. Going back to serve is Madeline DeLucia. Serve over. Set up. Tap on over there by Wright. Set there by Portland Christian. Hammer to the backhand corner, but out of bounds by Ernst. 1 point game. Dave Scrack has the ball. Going back to serve is Moore. As Moore comes in off the bench. Moore gets the whistle. Here's the serve. Nice serve. Dig there by Files. Set up by DeLucia. Spike down by Seg is down for the point. Daniel Seg. Back to serve is Ernst. Serve is long and out of bounds. Gives the ball right back over to Grant Union. 1 point game. Grant Union a chance to tie right here. Kylie Wright going back to serve. Served by Wright. Set up at the net there by DeLucia. Spike on over there by Ernst. Digging the backcourt there by Asami. At the net. Blocked down there by number 12, McKinney. Back to serve here for the Royals is Files. 2 point lead here for Portland Christian. Hits the net, goes over. Nice dive and save right there by Brockway. Set up by the Royals. Spike down. Oh, Asami can't dig that one up, but a great hit and kill right there by number 11, Simone Gordon. 10-7 Royals lead. Back to serve is Files. Good serve. Dig right there by Wright. On over to Portland Christian on the second hit. Caught him out of position. Grant Union with the ball. 2-point deficit. Back to serve is Miller. Miller will take a knee to tie her shoe. Here's a serve by Miller. Serve is long and out of play. Files lets that one go by. Portland Christian with a 3-point lead, 11-8. Going back to serve, Skylar Scott. Here's a serve by Scott. Digging it up at the last second was Wright. They chase it down. They do get the ball over Hutchinson with the last hit over there. Spike to the back end and a double hit called down Portland Christian. Grant Union puts a point on the scoreboard. Down by 2 now. Heading back to serve is Wright. Serve by Wright. Dig right there by Ernst. At the net. Oh, wow, what a kill right there by Gordon. Gordon hammering that one down. Send it home. Back to serve is Sierra. Syria back to serve. A 12-9 lead for the Royals. Serve on over. Grant Union sets it up. Set up by Wright. Spike down for the kill. Getting that kill right there, Trinity Hutchinson. 2-point game. Grant Union down by 2. Has the ball. Back to serve. Sydney Brockway. Serve over by Brockway. Dig there by Files. Set up by Scott. Tap on over by Ernst. And it'll go off of Grant Union out of play. I believe that was Wright. 3-point lead here for Portland Christian. Heading back to serve is Gordon. Serve over by Gordon. Dig right there by Brimling. Spike over by Wright. Set up by Portland Christian. Spike into the net. Will not go over. And the Grant Union Prospectors once again down by 2. They can't seem to get any closer than that. Going back to serve is Sami. 13-11, Portland Christian with the lead. Sami with a serve. Short serve, dig by Files. Set up right there. Spike on over, dig right there by Grant Union. Send on over the net is Brockway. Portland Christian, spike there by Ernst, by a double hit on the set. And there we go, the Grant Union Prospectors get a point, and they're only down by 1. Back to serve is Asami. Back, she can tie it up right here. Good serve, dig right there by DeLucia. And another double hit on the set. Ties the game up at 13. Back to serve Asami. Good serve by Asami. Dig right there by DeLucia. Spike. Dig right there by Brockway. Almost knocked over. Lob on over the net there by Allen. Set up by Portland Christian. Spike. Another dig right there by Wright. Spike on over there by Wright. Kaylee Wright. Set up. Spike on over by Ernst. That's going to go off of Asami and out of play. Back to serve is Madeline DeLucia. DeLucia back to serve. Dig right there by Allen. Set up by Wright. Spike on over there by Miller. Miller sends it long, saying that it was tipped, but they always say that. The ref not going to take it. I mean, I haven't seen any of them turned over in the entire tournament. Back to serve. Here for Portland Christian is DeLucia. Dig right there by Grant Union. At the net. Spike down there by Wright. And Wright will get the kill. Kaylee Wright. That's a 1-point game. 15-14. Portland Christian with the lead. Back to serve is Moore. Serve by Moore. Dig right there by Grant Union's number 12, McKinney. Set up. Actually, that was Portland Christian. McKinney that set it up. There's a spike down by Miller. Moore back to serve, all tied up at 15. Serve on over by Moore. Dig right there by Files. At the net, spike there by Daniel. And that one spiked there by DeLucia down to the back corner for the point. Portland Christian back up by 1. Josie Ernst back to serve. Ernst with the serve. Big right there by Grant Union, set up by Moore. Spike on over there by Wright. Haley Wright with a killer shot. Ties the game up at 16. 16-16. Back to serve is Kaylee Wright. Jump serve by Kaylee Wright. Into the back corner and got it. Service ace. Service ace there by Kaylee Wright. So Kaylee back to serve again. Serve by Kaylee, another jump serve. Dug up right there by Gordon. Gordon's going to spike it, blocked at the net, but out of bounds off of Miller. (17-17). Portland Christian with the ball. Back to service Files. Serve by Files. Dig right there by Asami. Grand Union's Moore can't get to it. And a 1-point lead here for Portland Christian. Back to serve, Maddie Files. Blocked at the net there by Gordon. But Grant Union managed to get it on over. Here's Gordon with spike. Blocked there by Miller. On over to Grant Union now. Grant Union Moore sets it up. Spike down and the kill. Getting that back corner kill, Haley Wright. McKinney Miller going back to serve, all tied up, 18-18. Serve on over. Dig right there by Files. Spike on over by Ernst. Dug up by Grant Union. Nice job by Moore getting it on over the net. Chasing it out of bounds, McKinney. And we had a whistle. Point going to Grant Union. Portland Christian coach out there. Okay, now the serve right here by Miller. Set up there by DeLucia. Spike down and the kill. This kill there by number 11, Simone Gordon. Ties the game up at 19. Back and forth. Each team taking a point lead, but then getting tied up again. We've had many, many ties here in the second set. Just like the first set, no one can pull ahead here late. This one's going to go off of Scott, out of bounds. Coming into the game here for Grant Union is Taylor Allen. Back to serve, Haley Wright. Grant Union with a 20-19 lead. Serve on over. Dig right there by Files. At the net, spike down. Dig right there by Hutchinson. Lob on over the net by Allen. Scott with a set. Spike. Kill right there by Gordon. Gordon gets that to go off a Grant Union prospector and ties the game up at 20. Back to serve for Portland Christian is Syria. Syria with the serve. Serve by Syria. Set up by Grant Union. Spike on over there by Brockway. Here's a spike on over by Ernst. Grant Union's there, setting the ball right. Spike into the block at the net right there by Gordon. On the spike there by Kaylee Wright. 21-20, Portland Christian by 1. Back to serve Syria. Serve by Syria. Dig right there by Miller. Set up. Tap on over the net. There by Hutchison. Spike back there by Gordon. Send it over the net on the second hit right there was Allen. And down for the point. Portland Christian breaks the streak right there. Now it's a 2-point lead. So we're going 1 point tie, 1 point tie, 1 point tie. Now it's a 2-point lead here for Portland Christian. All the way back is the OSAA's 2A state championship being broadcast here on the NFHS network. I'll be right back in 30 seconds.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
If you want to watch more of your school's great events like the game you are enjoying here tonight, then tell your school to sign up for the NFHS Network School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to www.nhsnetwork.com/SBP. Back to serve here for the Portland Christian Royals is number 7, Syria. 22-20 lead here for Portland Christian. Trying to go up 2-0 here on Grant Union. Grant Union setting the ball up. Spike on over there by Brockway. Brockway gets the kill. Brockway will go back to serve now here for Grant Union, trying to tie it up. Grant Union down by 1, 22-21. Layton set number 2. Serve on over the net. Dig right there by Files. Set there by Scott. Spike down and the kill there by Gordon. Portland Christian back up by 2. 23-21. Royals lead it. Grant Union needs to get the ball back. All right, it's going to be set point here for Portland Christian. Serve on over Gordon. Gordon will serve it into the net. Oh, a very inopportune service error there on Portland Christian's Simone Gordon. 1 point game, a chance for Asami to tie it up. She's been very good on her serves. Short serve and a service ace. Like I said, very good on her serves. Ties the game up at 23. 23-23. Tie here. Sami back to serve. Another short serve. And another great service goes off of Maddie Files. It'll be set point for Grant Union. And a timeout called by Portland Christian. We'll take one too. We'll be right back after this. Back to serve is Asami. Set point there for Grant Union. Spike on over. Grant Union, Asami, he's going to dig it up off the floor. Set up by Grant Union. Spike blocked out of bounds, and Grant Union takes set number 2. We're tied 1 set apiece here in the 2A state championship game. You're watching the OSAA 2A Volleyball State Championship on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. I'm Jessica Carter with Chad Brancasio. We'll be back after these commercials for the third set. Exciting game here on the NFHS Network.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Get your state championship merchandise from www.osaastore.com. Commemorative t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and much more. Even order championship items from previous years at www.osaastore.com.
As the title sponsor of the OSAA State Championships, On Point does everything we can to help our team and community get ahead. We deliver the local banking and lending our members need to reach their goals and make more possible. On Point is federally insured by NCUA. Visit us at onpointcu.com.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship on the NFHS Network. Coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. I'm Dustin Carter with Chad Broncasio. The Grant Union Prospectors win the second set. We are tied one set apiece. Grant Union goes back to serve. Back to serve for Grant Union is right. Serve on over, dig right there by Files. Set up there by DeLucia. Spike down, and for the point, Gordon. 1-0 lead here for Portland Christian. Back to serve is Scott. Serve by Scott. Dig right there by Wright. Sitting on over the net. Portland Christian. Spike down is blocked at the net. Block right there. I believe that was Hutchison. Set up here by Portland Christian. Tap on over. They get on over the block that time. Dig right there by Wright. Hutchison got a behind the back lob on over the net. Set up by Scott. Spike is blocked by Hutchison again. Hutchison going to knuckle it over and gets the kill. Great job at the net there by Hutchison, blocking shot after shot. And then knuckling one over top of the defender by Portland Christian, getting it down for the point. We're all tied up 1-1. Going back to serve here for Grant Union is Brockway. Serve by Brockway. Dig right there by DeLucia. DeLucia got a spike down the side and got the corner shot. Was it in? Yes. Yes, it was. Portland Christian a 2-1 lead. Back to serve is Syria. Syria with the serve. Dig right there by Wright. Set up at the net. Spike is blocked. The block at the net by Gordon as Miller went up for the shot. Going back to serve here for the Royals. Syria with the serve on over. Spike on over top of the block. Wright got it down for the kill. 1 point game. 3-2 lead here by Portland Christian. Grant Union has the ball back, trying to tie it up as Asami. Serve by Asami. Dig right there by Scott. Spike down at the line and down for the point. Simone Gordon. 4-2 lead here for Portland Christian. Simone Gordon back to serve. Serve over by Simone, hits the net, goes on over, dug up by Asami. Set up at the net there by Wright, and the spike into the net there by Miller. A 5-2 lead. One of the biggest leads of the game here lately anyways by either team. Another serve here by Gordon. Serves it long. Asami there with the dig. Set up there by Brockway. Lob on over the net by Wright. Dug up by Gordon. At the net. Spike down. Asami with the dig. A spike was by Ernst. Spike on over there by Miller. Set up there by Scott. Spike in. Getting on over there was Gordon. Set up by Grant Union. Lob on over the net by Allen. Now Portland Christian. Great back and forth volleyball. Spike on over there by Syria. Spike down there by Wright. Another dig by Portland Christian and not over to Grant Union. Grant Union do it again. And a kill. Was it out of bounds? Yes, it was. Spike out of bounds right there by Kaylee Wright. So Kaylee Wright unable to get the block. Or unable to get the shot down the line. Back to serve is Gordon. A 6-2 lead here for Portland Christian. Asami with a dig. Goes off the side of her, chasing it out of bounds. There was Miller. Couldn't get to it. A 7-2 lead here for Portland Christian. Another serve here for Gordon. Serve by Gordon. Dig right there by Hutchinson. At the net, spike by Wright. Dug up by Portland Christian. At the net, tap over top of the block. Sending it back on over to the back corner, trying to get it, but sending it long with Haley Wright. An 8-2 lead here for Portland Christian, pulling away here in the third set. Another serve here for Gordon. Dug up in the back there by Miller. That was Hutchinson with the dig in the back, and that one's going to go underneath the net by Portland Christian. Finally, Grant Union gets the ball back. Moore going back to serve. Here's Moore with the serve on over the net. Dig right there by Gordon. Set up there by Scott. Spike into the net. And like I say, it was blocked out of bounds off of Grant Union. 9-3 lead here for Portland Christian. Back to serve is DeLucia. Serve on over, dig right there by Hutchison. Spike blocked at the net. Nice effort there by Grant Union trying to keep that alive. DeLucia back to serve. Timeout called by Grant Union. And we'll take a 30-second commercial timeout. We'll be right back here on the NFHS Network.
At Pacific Office Automation, we are passionate about problem solving.
We're the country's leading independent provider of integrated office solutions, and our people make technology work.
Whatever the size of your business, we'll bring your copiers, printers, telephones, and managed IT and print services together so that your office runs smoothly and securely.
Discover our legendary customer experience, driven by our awesome sales and service people.
And our 24/7 help desk.
Call Pacific Office today or visit pacificoffice.com.
Join the conversation, fans. The NFHS Network is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, giving you access to the best in high school sports every week. Follow the NFHS Network on your facial social media sites to keep up with all the high school action on the NFHS Network. Hashtag We Are High School. Back to serve here for the Portland Christian Royals. Number 11, Gordon. Actually, excuse me, that's number 3, DeLucia. Serve on over into the net. And another point there for Portland Christian. DeLucia with another serve coming. DeLucia with the ball. Serve by DeLucia. Dig in the backcourt, Brockway. Step at the net and into the net again. Once again, Grant Union having trouble getting it over in 3 hits. And a 12-3 lead here for Portland Christian with probably one of the biggest leads of the night. I think in the first period we had a sizable lead before Portland Christian came back and won that first set. Spike there by Wright is blocked at the net there by Danielle Seg. And it drops for a Portland Christian point. A 10-point lead here for the Royals. Back to serve, DeLucia. DeLucia with the serve. And she'll serve the ball out of bounds. Kaylee Wright back to serve here for the Grand Union Prospectors. Serve over, dig right there by Files. Set up there by McKinney. The spike on over to Grant Union. Spike back corner shot. Haley Wright gets it down for the point. And Grand Union down 5-13. Kaylee Wright back to serve. Served by Wright. Was the service ace? They say it was touched. It touched her foot while it was going before he hit the ground out of bounds. And it will be a point to Grant Union. That was McKinney that was over there. Serve on over by Wright. Dig right there by Files. Spike down there by Danielle. Spike back there by Miller. Dig in the backcourt there by Files. Set it up. Set in the back corner. And a little bit too far is Earns. Another point on the board for Grant Union. Down 7-13 and their comeback bid. Kaylee Wright back to serve. And we got timeout on the court. It's the NFHS Network's presentation of the OSAA 2A State Championship. I'll be right back after this.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship game on the NFHS Network. Coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. I'm Dustin Carter with Chad Broncasio. It is all tied up, one set apiece here in the third set. The Portland Christian Royals lead it 13-7, but Grant Union is chipping away at that lead. They have the ball. Back to serve, Kaylee Wright. Here's a jump serve by Wright. Dig there by Files into the net. Oh, wow, at the net. Nice hit right back there by Miller. Nice reaction by Portland Christian. They end up getting the point. Portland Christian has the lead, 14-7. And the ball. Back to serve is Ernst. Serve by Ernst. Dig right there by Hutchison. Chasing the ball out of bounds. Moore. Get on over to Portland Christian. We have a whistle and a double hit. Portland Christian increases their lead 15-7. Another serve coming here for Ernst. Serve by Ernst. Dig right there by Wright. At the net. Spike over by Miller. Dig off the ground. Getting on over the net was DeLucia. Grant Union sets it up. Spike in the back corner for the kill. Haley Wright. Haley Wright gives the ball back on over to Grant Union and a point on the scoreboard. Grant Union down 8-15. Heading back to serve is McKinley Miller. Portland Christian sets it up. Spike in the net by Gordon. So Grant Union is still chipping away at that lead by Portland Christian. It's down to 6. Serve on over by Miller. Dig right there in the backcourt by Gordon. Tap on over the net there by Syria. Here's a spike in the net there by Wright. And Portland Christian has the ball back. 7-point lead, 16-9. Going back to serve is Files. Files back to serve. Serve on over. Dig right there by Wright. Set up there by Moore. Spike on over. Get down with Wright. Portland Christian scrambling all over the place for the ball. They just can't get it over in 3 hits. Haley Wright ahead back to serve. Down by 6. Prospectors trying to get a streak right here to get back into it late in set number 3. We're all tied up at 1 set apiece. Serve on over. Dig right there by Files. Set up, spike down, and a great kill right there by Simone Gordon. Simone knocks that off of Wright. And it's back to a 7-point lead here for Portland Christian. Coming into the game for the Royals, Skylar Scott. She'll go back to serve. The 7-point Royals lead. Serve over. Diving forward, dig right there. Spike on over is too far and out of bounds. Dug up there by Allen. Spiked out of bounds by Brockway. An 8-point lead now for Portland Christian. Scott back to serve again. Serve by Scott. Dig right there by Allen. Spike on over. Dig right there by Scott. Set up there by Files. Knocking the ball on over the net was number 3, Lucicia. And on over the net, point by Grant Union's Haley Wright. 7-point game. Back to serve is Brockway. Brockway. Serve long in the backcourt. Dig right there by Ernst. At the net, spike to the back corner and down for the point, Simone Gordon. And 19-11 lead here for Portland Christian, up by 8. Back to serve is Syria. Serve by Syria. Dig right there by Wright. Spike blocked at the net. A block right there by Ernst. Grand Union scrambling for it. Can't get to it. 3 girls sacrificing their bodies, run into each other down there for Grant Union. Timeout on the court called by Grant Union. That's the OSAA 2A state championship being broadcast on the NFHS network. We'll be right back after this.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship game on the NFHS network. Coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. Dusty Collier here with Chad Broncasio. Back to serve here for the Portland Christian Royals, number 7, Sierra. 20-11 lead here for the Portland Christian Royals. Serve over. Dig in the backcourt there by Brockway. Set up. Tap on over there by Hutchison. Blocked. Spike down and a kill. Sierra back to serve again for the Royals with a 10-point lead, 21-11 here in the third set. Serve over. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up of the net. Spike blocked there at the net by the Royals. They get it back on over. Portland Christian chases it down. That was Files. Behind the back lob on over by Gordon. Now Grant Union sets it up to the net. Cannot get it over. There to block it anyways would have been Gordon. 22-11, Portland Christian lead. Syria back to continue serving. Served by Syria. Dig right there by Wright. At the net, reaching across, tapping over with Gordon. Grand Union can't recover from it. And another point on the board there for the Royals. They need 2 more to take a 2-1 lead. Back to serve Syria. Here's a serve by Syria. Dig right there by Grant Union into the net. And another easy point for the Royals as Brockway digs it up to the net, gets into the net. No one else can get to it. Syria back to serve. Set point. Back to serve. Here's a serve by Syria. Dig right there by Brumingling. Spike into the backcourt by Wright is long, and they're asking for a tip, but no tip given. 25-11 win there for the Portland Christian Royals here at the 2A state championships. Portland Christian goes up 2-1. You're watching the NFHS broadcast here at Ridgeview High School in Redmond, Oregon. We'll be right back after these commercials. Get your state championship merchandise from www.osaastore.com. Commemorative t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and much more. Even order championship items from previous years at www.osaastore.com.
As the title sponsor of the OSAA State Championships, On Point does everything we can to help our team and community get ahead. We deliver the local banking and lending our members need to reach their goals and make more possible. On Point is federally insured by NCUA. Visit us at onpointcu.com.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Stay connected to your favorite school and team with the new OSAA Live mobile app. OSAA Live features schedules, results, rankings, and standings for all teams and leagues, plus statewide prep news. Search OSAA Live in the App Store and Google Play, or visit osaa.org/app to download today. High school students deserve to participate in sports and activities, but not all can afford it. The goal of the OSAA Foundation Student Assistance Program is access for all to lifelong lessons learned by members of a team. Visit www.osaafoundation.org and discover how you can help. And welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon. The Portland Christian Royals win set number 3, take a 2-1 lead here on Grant Union. See if Grant Union can't get back into it and force a 5th set tiebreaker, or Portland Christian will be the state champions after this set. Mobile promo. Today's event is also available for all subscribers via our mobile site. Log on to NFHS Network from your smartphone or tablet and view live games or replays from anywhere. It all starts here on the NFHS Network. Tune in every week to watch the best high school action from across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games. One destination, the NFHS Network. We are high school. Portland Christian will have the ball. Going back to serve is going to be Scott. To start set number 4. Here's a jump serve by Scott. Digging the backcourt there by Wright. Chasing it out of bounds. Getting a poor hit on the ball more, and it goes out of bounds. 1-0 lead here for Portland Christian. Scott will back serve again. Here's a serve by Scott. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up, spike down. Right there by, was that Wright? Yep, Wright with the kill right there. And a 1-1 game now. Grant Union has the ball. Wright goes back to serve. Serve by Wright. Dig right there by Portland Christian. A spike down for the kill. Getting the kill there for Portland Christian was Simone Gordon. A 2-1 lead here for the Royals. Going back to serve is Sierra. Syria with the serve. Serve by Syria. Dig right there by Wright. Set up there by Wright. Haley Wright with the set. Back on over. Dig right there by Brockway. On over Portland Christian. Portland Christian sets it up. Tap down there by Gordon. Dug up there by Brockway. On over the net there by Hutchison. Set by Portland Christian. Tap on over and pour the point. Simone Gordon. A 3-1 lead now for Portland Christian. Trying to finish it here in the 4th set. They win this one. They're state champions. Grant Union has to win this, force a 5th set tiebreaker. Back to serve Syria. Dig right there by the Prospectors. Spike down there by Hutchison. Nice dig in the backcourt, Syria. Spike on over there by Ernst. Grant Union sends over the second hit there by Wright. Portland Christian sets it up. Spike on over the net. DeLucia gets it over top of the block and down for the point. 4-1 lead now for the Royals. Heading back to serve again, Syria. Served by Syria. Digging the backcourt there by Wright. Set up there by Wright. It's blocked at the net there by Gordon. Grand Union unable to recover from it. Chasing the ball down was Kaylee Wright. Couldn't quite get to it. 5-1 lead here for the Portland Christian Royals. Syria back to serve still. Just like the last game, the Portland Christian Royals went on a long streak before Grand Union could get the ball back, trying to copy that effort. Here's a serve on, or spike on over by Wright. Dug up there with Scott. Set. Spike on over there by Ernst. And they're going to say off the block and out of bounds. It will be Portland Christian point. Syria continues to serve. Served by Syria. Dig right there by, I think that was Given. Number 8, her hair is kind of in the way. Spike down there by Gordon. Dig right there by Wright. Send the ball on over. Chasing it down is Gordon. Spike down there by Ernst. That's going to go off of Grant Union out of play. So it goes off of Given, or Gervin. 7-1 lead here for the Royals. Syria back to serve. Served by Syria. They got the floor right there by Bromling. And spiked down by DeLucia as it got too close to the net. She hammers it down for the point. An 8-1 lead here for Portland Christian. Timeout by Grant Union. We'll take a timeout too. It's the NFHS Network's presentation of OSAA 2A State Championship in Volleyball. We'll be right back.
At Pacific Office Automation, we are problem solvers.
We work together to create positive customer experiences and build customer loyalty. And we're hiring.
We're building the best sales force with the best training program in the office technology industry. And we offer an awesome career track that continues to grow financially as you grow professionally.
Go to PacificOffice.com and discover how a career with Pacific Office Automation could change your life.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship on NFHS Network. Coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon, here at Ridgeview High School. Back to serve here for the Portland Christian Royals. Still serving is Syria. An 8-1 Portland Christian Royals lead here in set number 4. They can win this set. They are state champions. Grant Union needs to get the ball back, win this set and the next set. Lob on over there by Wright. Scott sets it up, blocked at the net, chasing it down, getting a hit on DeLucia, but she hits it into the stands. Great block at the net by Brockway. Brockway head back to serve. Also there on the block was Hutchison. Brockway serve on over the net. Dig there by Files up to the net. No one else can get to it. Files is looking at her team going, hey, where were you? Grant Union, a point on the scoreboard. They needed that, down 8-3. Another serve on over by Brockway. Dug up by Files and a spike in the net by Gordon. So now the streak going to Grant Union, getting hot right here. They put a couple of points on the scoreboard, and it's 8-4. Another serve on over, dig right there by Files. Set up, spike on over there by Ernst. Dug up by Grant Union, they chase it down. Spike on over there by Hutchison. Getting to the ball, Gordon. Gordon's just spiking on over the net. Hutchison sets it up. Spike on over by Wright. In the back corner, dig right there by Syria. Set up by Scott. Spike down. And that's going to go off of Bromling and out of bounds. Great hit right there by Ernst. And it's a 9-4 Portland Christian lead. So Gordon back to serve here for Portland Christian. Serve over, dig right there by Brockway. Spike on over there by Wright. Set up by Portland Christian, get it on over. Set up by Spike on over there by Wright, and that's going to go off of Gordon into the stands. Going back to serve here is Asami. 9-5 lead here for Portland Christian. Serve by Asami. Dig right there by Files. Set up there by Ernst. Spike on over. Asami with a dig there for Grant Union. Spike is blocked at the net and out of bounds. Back to serve. Here is Asami. 3-point game. Asami serve on over. Files with a dig. Set up by Scott. Here's a spike on over by Daniel Sang. Back on over. Hit on over by Miller. Set up by Scott again. Spike to the back corner there by Ernst. Asami's there. Set up by Grant Union. Send on over the net is Wright. Send it back on over. Grant Union has to set it up again. Spike blocked at the net. Another block right there by DeLucia. Also there for the block was Danielle Seg. 10-6 lead here for Portland Christian. Combs. DeLucia back to serve here for the Royals. Serve by DeLucia. Digger in the backcourt there by Gervin. Tap on over the net by Wright. Set up at the net. Spike on over by Danielle Seg. Shakes it down. Asami got to it, but she slid under the net anyways. And a violation there at the net. An 11-6 lead here for the Portland Christian Royals. They sail back to serve. Dig right there by Asami. Nice little tap right there by Kaylee Wright. Saw an opening, and she hits it just on the other side of the net. 11-7 Royals. Back to serve here for Grant Union is Moore. Served by Moore. Dig right there by Gordon. And throwing the ball over the net was McKinney. The obvious point there for Grant Union. 3-point game. Grant Union clawing their way back into it, down 11-8. Asami's going to have a seat on the bench. She has to have having trouble breathing over there. Have to get her an inhaler. Now she's going to take some water. Serve on over there by Moore. Scott digs it up. Spike down there by Danielle. And she'll get the kill there for Portland Christian. Danielle Seg. (12-8) lead here for Portland Christian. Up by 4. Serve on over by Ernst. Dig right there by Brockway. Brockway's got actually a hit over there by Wright. Wright with the kill there for Grant Union. Grant Union down by 3, 12-9. Back to serve, Kaylee Wright. Jump serve by Wright. Dig right there by Gordon. One hit on over. Trying a one hit back. Brockway, Sydney Brockway hits it into the net. Back to serve is Maddie Files. 13-9 lead for the Royals. Brockway with the Dixon over in the second hit. Moore, she's going to be called for the double hit. Portland Christian point. 13-9 lead here for the Royals. Files back to serve. Served by Files. Dig in the backcourt. Hutchison. Set up there by Moore. Spike down. Portland Christian will set it up. Spike on over to Urza. Spike it into the net. And the Grand Union Prospectors have the ball back, trailing by 4, 14-10. Back to serve is McKinley Miller. Serve over. Dig right there by Files. Set up by DeLucia. Spike down in that corner. Dug up. Nice dig in the backcourt there by Wright. Wright will have to dig it up again. At the net. Spike on over there by Wright. Dig there by Portland Christian. Portland Christian hammering it on over as Ernst. Another dig by Grant Union. Back and forth at the net. And a double hit going to be called right there on Simone Gordon. A 3-point game. Grant Union back to serve again is Miller. She'll serve it into the net. Oh, man, those will kill you, especially in a championship game on those service errors. So Miller's going to come out of the game. Bromerling in to take her spot. Back to serve is Scott. Serve by Scott. It's going to go long and out of play. Alicia Wright, or Kaylee Wright, ducked under that just in time. 3-point game, 15-12 Royals. Prospectors with the ball. Wright with the serve on over. Dig right there by Ernst. Spike blocked at the net. A block by Hutchinson. 2-point game. Timeout called by the Portland Christian Royals. It's the NFHS Network's presentation of OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship. We'll be right back after this.
When that moment hits you, that moment you realize that this isn't just a house, it's the house, your perfect home. When that moment comes, you'll be ready to make an offer because OnPoint makes getting pre-approved for a mortgage the easiest part of buying your home.
This is it.
Get started at onpointcu.com or drop by any of our neighborhood branches to speak with a local home loan expert.
Let's do it. Let's make an offer.
Home financing from OnPoint Community Credit Union. Join in. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A Volleyball State Championship on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon, here at Ridgeview High School. Dustin Collier here with Chad Rockosio, Vinny Rockosio, Hannah Collier. We're all excited right here. This 15-13 game right here. We have a good chance to go in 5 sets. Portland Christian would love to win this one to take the state championship. Spike right there by Brockway is blocked at the net for the Portland Christian point. There on the block, DeLucia. Going back to serve. Here is Syria. Serve on over, dig right there by Wright. Spike on over there by Gervin. Set up by the Royals. Spike down there by Gordon. Chases the ball down is Wright. And the back lob on over the net by Brockway. Set up by Portland Christian. Tap on over top of the block there by Gordon. We get back on over Portland Christian. Set up. Here's Gordon. Gordon tap is good that time. And we had a net violation anyways. It will be against Grant Union. Portland Christian with the ball. Back to serve is Syria. 17-13 lead here for the Royals. Getting late here in set number 4. Set up at the net. Spike down for the kill. Sydney Brockway. And Grant Union with the ball. Down by 3, 17-14. Heading back to serve is Sydney Brockway. Served by Brockway. Dig right there by Files. Set up by Scott. Spike on over there by Ernst. Dig out the floor by Wright. Spike over by Hutchinson. Scott gets it to set it up. Spike on over the backcourt, DeLucia. Dig in the backcourt there by Brockway. Lob on over the net. Portland Christian diving for it with Scott. Knocks it out of bounds. Another point to Grant Union. Down by 2. Brockway continuing to serve here for the Prospectors. Serve on over. Dig right there by Ernst. Up into the net. And that will be another point. A 1-point lead is quickly evaporating here for Portland Christian. A chance to tie right here by Grant Union. Another serve there by Brockway. Dug up by Files. That keeps on going and out of play. Serve on over. All tied up at 17. Royal set up. Spike down. Gordon gives the lead back to Portland Christian. Portland Christian with the ball going back to serve is Simone Gordon. Here's a serve. It's going to be long. Now tie the game back up at 18. Grant Union has the ball. Coming to the game for the Prospectors is Miller, as Bruneling has a seat on the bench. Back to serve is Asami. Serve by Asami. High arcing serve. And a whistle and a point to Grant Union. It looked like a position, out of position, called on Portland Christian. Back to serve Asami. 19-18 lead here for Grant Union. Short serve, dug up by Files, up at the net, tapped at the net by Grant Union. Portland Christian recovers, but they double hit on the sets. And Grant Union with a 2-point lead. Asami back to serve again. Here's Asami, a serve on over. At the net, set up, spike in the backcourt there by Ernst. Dig by there, Brockway. Lob on over the net there by Wright. Dig up by Gordon. Spike down, back corner. Ernst gets the corner shot. And Portland Christian has the ball down by 1, 20-19. Coming to the game for Portland Christian is McKinney, as Scott's going to have a seat on the bench. Back to serve is DeLucia. DeLucia with the serve on over. Dig right there by Moore. At the net, blocked down there at the, they got to say reaching over. Oh, now they changed their mind. She keeps on pointing the wrong direction, but that was won by McKinney, reaching over and tapping that ball down for the point. 20-20, all tied up. Back to serve here for Portland Christian is DeLucia. Serve on over, dig in the backcourt. Chases the ball down, Haley Wright. Lob on over the net by Kaylee Wright. Files with the dig in the backcourt. Spike on over by Ernst. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up, tap on over by Wright. Portland Christian on their side. They set up, spike on over there by Ernst. Now Grant Union. Great back and forth volleyball. And a tap out of bounds by Kaylee Wright. That'll give Portland Christian back the lead, 21-20. Going back to serve, DeLucia. DeLucia with the serve. Barely clears the net. Dive and dig right there. Send on over to Portland Christian. Portland Christian sets it up. Spike is long and out of bounds by number 8, Danielle Slag. All tied up, 21-21. Going back to serve is Moore. Served by Moore. Dig right there by McKinney. Spike is long and out of bounds. That was Gordon sending it long. And now Grant Union with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Grant Union has to win this set to force the 5th set tiebreaker. Well, Portland Christian is the state champions. Serve on over, dig right there by Gordon. Spike on over there by Ernst. Tap back on over the second hit by Brockway. Blocked at the net, but lands on the Grant Union side. Great hit there by Ernst. Ernst ahead back to serve, all tied up, 22-22. Serve by Ernst. That's going to go off the arm of Wright and out of play. Back to serve is Ernst. Timeout called by Grant Union. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship here on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon at Ridgeview High School. I'm Dustin Carter here with Chad Broncasio. The game is not tied. Portland Christian has a lead by 1, 23-22. They have the ball. Portland Christian leads 2 sets to 1, 2 points, and they are state champions. Back to serve is Ernst. Serve on over. Dig there by Grant Union. Set up. Spike. Oh, a bad hit on the ball right there by Brockway, and it is match point for Portland Christian. Back to serve Ernst. 1 point for the state championship. Here's a serve by Ernst. Serve over. Dug up by the Prospectors. Spike to the back, and it's going to go off of Ernst and out of bounds. As 24-23 is still match point here for Portland Christian. Prospectors have to win this point. Back to serve right. Serve on over. Portland Christian sets it up. Spike over. Dig there by Grant Union. Set up by Moore. Spike on over the net in the back court. Dig by Gordon. Gordon's going to sit on over the net. Dig right there by Wright. Set up by Moore. Spike down off the block and down for the point. Grant Union's number 10, Haley Wright. All tied up 24-24. And a timeout called on the court by Portland Christian. It's a OSAA 2A state championship here on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back.
When that moment hits you.
Yes. Wow. This is it.
That moment you realize that this isn't just a house. It's the house. On Point makes getting pre-approved for a mortgage the easiest part of buying a home.
Let's do it. Let's make an offer.
Yay!
This is it.
So join in.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A state championship game here on the NFHS Network, live from Ridgeview High School in Redmond, Oregon. Back to serve here for the Prospectors. Right. Dug up there by Syria. Spike on over. Dig there by Grant. Set up there by Moore. Spike on over. And another dig there by Portland Christian. Spike over by Ernst. Dug up by Grant Union. Set up. Spike over. Back corner. Nice dive and save right there by Gordon. On over the Grant Union. Dig right there by Moore. Set up. Spike on over the net there by Brockway. Dug off the floor. Spike back. Nice dig right there by Asami. Sitting over the net is Moore. Now Portland Christian sets it up. Spike in the net. Doesn't go over there by Gikini. And Grant Union is up by 1, 25-24, and has set point. Set point here for Grant Union. Serve right here by Wright. Dig right there by Syria. Spike on over. Dig right there by Asami. Set up there by Moore. Spike on over. Dig right there. And that's down for the point. Grant Union takes set number 4. And we are going to a 5th set tiebreaker. Grant Union wins it 24-23. You're watching the OSAA State Championship, 2A State Championship here on the NFHS Network. We're going to take a break. I'll be right back for the 5th set right after this.
When that moment hits you.
Yes. Wow. This is it.
That moment you realize that this isn't just a house. It's the house. On Point makes getting pre-approved for a mortgage the easiest part of buying a home.
Let's do it. Let's make an offer.
Yay!
This is it.
So join in.
Need extra spending money and want to give back to student athletes? Become an Athlete official. There's a big shortage of officials in Oregon, and we need you more than ever. Visit www.newofficials.org.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Check out OSAA Today for news, polls, and stories on the latest in high school sports and activities. Go to www.osaa.org and find the OSAA Today section. Share story ideas and even become a contributor. Visit OSAA Today today. Welcome back to the OSAA 2A Volleyball State Championship here on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon at Ridgeview High School. We are all tied up, 2 sets apiece, going to the 5th set, tiebreaker set. First to 15, got a win by 2. And these two teams battling it out all the way to the end. The winner is the state championship of this set. Will it be the Grant Union Prospectors, ranked number 2 in the state, or the Portland Christian Royals, ranked number 4, who bumped off the number 1 team in the semifinals, taking out Kennedy. Portland Christian trying to take out the top 2 teams to take the state championship. See what happens right here as we get set for the 5th set. Okay, back to serve for Grant Union. Serve on over the net there by Haley Wright. Spike back there by Gordon. Dug up by Grant Union. Set spike there by Brockway off the block. Portland Christian sets it up. Lob on over the net there by Ernst. Set up there by Wright. Spike on over by Brockway. And Brockway gets it through the block and down for the point. It goes off of Gordon. A 1-0 lead here for the Grant Union Prospectors. Heading back to serve is Haley Wright. Jump serve by Haley Wright. Dig right there by Maddie Files. At the net, spike on over by Gordon. Dug up by Grant Union. Spike there by Brockway out the block. Dig in the backcourt by Ernst. Ernst going to spike it on over. Dig right there by Brummeling. Saving it from going out of bounds. Files. Second hit right there by DeLucia to get on over. Now Grant Union sets it up in the net. Spike down net with a touch. They said it was. And another point on the board there for the Grant Union Prospectors. Another serve here by Haley Wright. Set up in the net there by DeLucia. On over to Wright. Wright with the dig. Spike down there by Brockway, and Brockway another kill in the back corner. 3-0 lead here for the Grant Union Prospectors. Continuing to serve is Haley Wright. Haley Wright, jump serve. Dig right there by Portland Christian. Set up by Lucia. Spike down there by Gordon. Dug up by Grant Union. Get it back over Portland. Another spike there by Gordon. This one off the block, out of bounds. Portland Christian has the ball. Down 3-1. Heading back to serve is Scott. Serve by Scott. Nice clean serve. Dig right there by Wright. At the net. Spike on over by Brockway. Dig off the floor right there by DeLucia. Spike on over there by Gordon. Grant Union sends over the second hit, but they were prepared for that. There's a spike down by Gordon. Lob on over the net there by Allen. Spike down, got the back corner shot right there. A kill right there by DeLucia. 1 point game, 3-2. Grant Union ahead But with the ball is Scott for the Royals. Served by Scott. Dig right there by Allen. Set up, spike on over by Kaylee Wright. In the back corner is long and out of bounds. 3-3 tie game. Here in the fifth set, tiebreaker. First to 15, win by 2. Back to serve is Skylar Scott. Served by Scott. Dig right there by Allen. Set up, Allen's going to spike it on over. Oh, just barely gets it on over the top of the block. And down for the Grant Union point. Heading back to serve, Sydney Brockway. Here's a serve by Brockway. Dig right there with DeLucia. Behind the back, lob on over the net there by Gordon. Set up by Grant Union. Here's a spike right there by Grant Union. Is blocked out of bounds. Going up for the kill, I believe that was Kaylee Wright. 5-3 lead here for Grant Union. Back to serve, Sydney Brockway. Served by Brockway. Barely clears the net. Dig right there by Portland Christian. Set. Spike off the block right there by Gordon and a whistle. Net violation on Grant Union. Portland Christian with the ball, trailing by 1, 5-4. Back to serve is Syria. Here's a serve by Syria. Dig right there by Wright. Set up. Spike on over by Hudson. Off the block and out of bounds. 6-4 lead here for Grant Union. Back to serve here for the Prospectors, Asami. Serve by Asami. Dig right there by Ernst. Send over the net with Scott. Scott will get the point there for the Royals. Back to a 1-point game. Royals a chance to tie right here with Simone Gordon back to serve. There's a serve by Gordon. Dig right there by Allen. Set behind the back, lob on the net by Wright is too long and out of bounds. 6-6 game. All tied up. Here in the fifth set tiebreaker. First of 15, got to win by 2. Gordon back to serve. Serve by Gordon. Set up by, dug up by Asami. On over the net, down for the point. Coming back in the game for Grant Union is Moore. She'll head back to serve with a 1-point lead, 7-6. Serve over the net. Dig right there by Files. Chase it down as Scott at the net. Spike on over by Miller. Spike back there by Files. At that spike in the back corner. What a hit right there by Kaylee Wright, and she is excited. 8-6 lead here for the Grant Union Prospectors. Back to serve is Moore. Served by Moore. Dig right there by Files. Set up, spike there by number 8, Daniel Slang. Gets it down for the Portland Christian Royals point. Only down by 1, 8-7. Royals have the ball, trying to tie it up right here with DeLucia. DeLucia with the serve. Nice serve. Dig in the backcourt there by Brockway. Set up at the net. Spike on over there by Wright. Dug up the backcourt. Set up by DeLucia. Spike over. Grant Union chases it down out of bounds as it went off of Asami. Now it's going to tie the game up at 8-8. Lucia back to serve. Set up by Grant Union. Spike blocked at the net. Grant Union recovers, gets it back on over the net. Scrambling for the ball, Portland Christian. Spike on over there by Ernst. They in the backcourt. It goes off of Asami again and out of play. 1 point, Portland Christian lead at 9-8 here in the fifth set. Lucia with the serve on over. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up, spike on over by Wright. Dig off the floor, one hit on over. And the Grant Union Prospectors can't do anything with it. That was a dug up by DeLucia. One hit over the net that drops for the point, and a 2-point Portland Christian Royals lead. And we'll take a break, a timeout called by Grant Union. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship here on the NFHS Network, coming to you live from Redmond, Oregon, here at Ridgeview High School. Portland Christian Royals lead it here in the fifth set, 10-8 over Grant Union. So first to 15, got a win by 2. Portland Christian, DeLucia back to serve. Served by DeLucia. Dig right there by Brockway. At the net, spike into the net. Spike into the net by Haley Wright. And a 3-point lead here for Portland Christian. They are 4 points from the state championship. Couldn't win it in the fourth set when they were really close. And here they'll go again. Serve on over. Dig right there by Brockway. Set up at the net, send it on over there is Wright. Now Portland Christian sets it up, spike on over there by Ernst. It's long and out of bounds. And Grant Union down by 2, has the ball back, trying to go on a streak. Serve on over by Wright. Dig there by Files. Spike over and the kill. Kill right there by Ernst. Ernst head back to serve. Didn't see any excitement out of Ernst right there, so I was wondering if maybe it got out of bounds or something. Ernst to serve right here. She'll serve the ball into the net. 12-10. Grand Union has the ball, down by 2. Coming into the game is Brummerling. She'll head back to serve. Served by Brummerling. Spike on over there by Gordon. And into the net, Syria. Another point on the board for Grant Union. 12-11. Timeout called by Portland Christian. You're watching the OSAA 2A State Championship here on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Volleyball Championship here at Ridgeview High School in Redmond, Oregon, being broadcast on the NFHS Network. Back to serve for the Grant Union Prospectors is Brummerling. The Prospectors down by 1, 11-12 here in the fifth set. Serve is going to be long, but they play it. Royals set it up, spike off the net, dug up in the backcourt there by Moore. Spike back there by Hutchison. Dug up by the Royals. A little bit of confusion. Behind the back lob over by Syria. Set up. Spike down. And the kill. Beautiful kill right there by Haley Wright. And that will tie the game at 12. Grant Union with the ball. Brummerling back to serve. Brummerling with the serve. Another long serve, and they'll let that one go that time. Gordon decided not to go for it this time. Back to serve is Files. Portland Christian with a 1-point lead. Serve over. Diving for it. Dig out the floor. Tap on over there by Brockway and down for the point. Ties the game at 13. 13-13 tie. Is going back to serve for Grant Union is Haley Wright. Jump serve by Wright. Dig there by Files. Set up in the net by DeLucia. Spike into the net. Oh, they're going to say it was blocked. They keep on playing. Blocked again. And another block, and this time off the block. It's Hutchison. Got two successful blocks, but the third one goes off her and out of bounds. And it will be match point for Portland Christian. 1 point for the state championship, and a timeout called by Grant Union. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the OSAA 2A State Championship game. 14-13, Royals lead here in the fifth set. 1 point for the championship. The day's pick for Grant Union needs the ball back. Serve on over. Dig right there by Wright. Set up there by Wright. Spike on over. Dig right there by Ernst. At the net, spike in the backcourt. Dug up by Wright, up at the net, saves. Spike on over there by Hutchison. Dig off the floor. Spike down, blocked up in the air. Hey, Grant, you can't get it. Portland Christian has won it. They win the fifth set, 15-13, and they're being mobbed on the floor. Hope no one gets hurt right there. See if everyone gets up okay or not. I think there is they are celebrating down there on the court. Grant Union gave them all they could, but Portland Christian gets another upset. They defeat the number 1 Kennedy Trojans, and now they've defeated the number 2 Grant Union Prospectors to take the state championship. The Portland Christian Royals are your 2A OSAA state champions, winning it here on at Ridgeview High School in Redmond, Oregon. Exciting 5 sets right there. Someone had to win, someone had to lose. It's Portland Christian, the champions this year in volleyball. So we're going to take we're going to keep it right here as we're going to have the trophy presentation here in a second. Remember to purchase a DVD keepsake of today's event. Click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. Make today's memories last a lifetime with a DVD from the NFHS Network. We are high school. If you want to watch more of your school's great events like the game you're enjoying here tonight, then tell your school to sign up for the NFHS Network School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to www.nfhsnetwork.com/SBP. About ready to get the trophy presentation, and we'll go to the floor.
Player of the match. The Mona Health Players of the Match On behalf of the OSAA and title sponsor, On Point Community Credit Union, we thank Ridgeview High School administrative staff and athletic department Lee Loving, Kevin Bryant, and Sharon Langlers, as well as the ticket staff for their help and cooperation throughout this state championship. We also would like to thank Leslie Benton, Layla Solar, Patty Card, all of our championship officials, and the Central Oregon Volleyball's Officials Association for providing line judges and table officials throughout the tournament. We also appreciate all of the fans for your support of high school activities. On hand to present awards tonight are Chris Welch of the OSAA and Stephen Weimer of On Point Community Credit Union. Our first presentation this evening will be the Annual Sportsmanship Award. This coveted award is for the school that displayed the best overall sportsmanship during the championships. Team members, coaches, and fans were evaluated for this award. Will a representative from Weston McEwen please come forward? Congratulations. The OSAA appreciates your positive contributions during the championships. And now for the presentation of the OSAA 2A all-tournament teams selected by the coaches. Chris Welch of the OSAA is pleased to present the 2018 selections. A senior from Grant Union on the first team, Kaylee. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I really messed up. I'm sorry. Do you want me to keep going on the first? Do you want me to start with the second? Apologies, I've never done that before. Well, Kaylee, I guess you have good news ahead of time. Let's start over. Second team for the OSAA 2A all-tournament teams. From a senior from Grant Union, Sydney Brockway. Also from second team from Kennedy, a sophomore, Haley Aratola. Also on the second team, from Portland Christian, a junior, Josie Ernst. Second team from Central Lynn, a sophomore, Josie Neelan. Sophia Carley. On the first team from Central Lynn, a junior, Sydney Northern. That's Northern. On the first team, from Portland Christian, a senior, Simone Gordon. And our last first team member, by unanimous selection, from Kennedy, a senior, Haley Scrower. Let's give a big round of applause for our first team, OSAA 2A All-Tournament members. At this time, will members of the championship and second place teams please line up on the service line to receive your individual medals and team awards. At this time, individual silver medals will be presented to the second place team, the Grant Union Prospectors. Let's hear it again for our second place team, Grant Union. And now individual gold medals will be presented to the championship team, Portland Christian Royals. Congratulations on a great season. Again, congratulations on a great season. And now the first place trophy and championship bracket will be presented to our 2018 2A Volleyball State Champions, the Portland Christian High School Royals. Congratulations to all the participating teams in this year's state championships. This concludes our awards presentation.
Well, that's going to wrap it up. From Ridgeview High School, we'd like to thank you for joining the NFHS Network's coverage of the Oregon State Athletic Association's 2A Girls Volleyball Championship live on the NFHS Network. As the final score, once again, the Portland Christian Royals defeating the Grant Union Prospectors 3-2 to take the state championship. Be sure to check out the NFHSnetwork.com for more live and on-demand content, along with highlights from across the country. For our producer, Vinny Brancasio, our videographer, Hannah Collier, and my partner, Chad Brancasio, I'm Dusty Carter saying so long from Ridgeview High School here in Redmond, Oregon. I'd like to thank you for watching, and have a good night, folks.
Celebrating our 100th year, the Oregon School Activities Association thanks you for listening to this OSAA On Point Community Credit Union State Championship event. Serving more than 355,000 members, On Point Community Credit Union is the largest locally headquartered credit union and is the proud title sponsor of OSAA State Championships. We hope you enjoyed this championship event broadcast.